there, welcome to Black 54. So today I'll be doing a movie review on Black Panther. Yes, Wakanda forever. Chai. Anyway, so if you're new to Black 54, feel free to join the family by giving this video a thumbs up, hitting the subscribe button and the notification bell next to it so you can keep learning about Africa and you don't miss anything. By the way, I'm doing a review of Black Panther because it's all about Africa and we are all about Africa. So let's get into this video. If you have not watched Black Panther, you do not need to watch this video. Like, I don't know, like there is no way I am going to talk about this Black Panther without spoilers. So if you do not like spoilers, bye. I have watched Black Panther. I went into the theater a proud African and I came out a proud Wakandan. Yes, I came out a Wakandan. Like, I am from Wakanda. Anytime someone asks me where you're from, I'm from Wakanda. So I'll be sharing a few things that I sort of related to in the Black Panther movie. So let's get into this video. The 5 tribes and the stone circles. Once the movie starts, there's this stone circles representing the 5 tribes of Wakanda. So now those stone circles, however, reminded me of the Senegambian circle, which is both found in Senegal and Gambia. Like, it's kind of like a border between the two. It is more like a national division and is also recognized as a World Heritage Site. Those circles, to me, was not ordinary circles. Like, yeah, Senegambia. Next, the Sambisa Forest and Hausa. They spoke my language, okay? My language was in Black Panther. Shout out to all Hausa people because Black Panther spoke Hausa. In Sambisa Forest, which is sort of like a representation of Boko Haram in Nigeria and kidnapping of the Chibok girls. Me, it was like, oh my god. Probably a lot of people missed that. I was just so excited that they actually brought it up in there, and the girls and even Lupita was speaking some of my Hausa language. Like, dang. Next, the entrance to Wakanda. Am I the only one who is reading too much into this movie? I feel like the entrance to Wakanda, it's almost like how the world sees Africa versus how Africa really is. If you look on the movie, you see CNN or some news showing like, oh, Africa, poor kids, starving children, yada yada. No, it's not really that way. We have buildings too, we have cars, we have technology. Yes, we drive Lexus in Africa. So the entrance to Wakanda meant, oh my god, maybe it's just me, I don't know, I just read too much into that movie, but it was fantastic. I watched it over and over again. Next, T'Challa's accent. Okay, am I the only one who thought maybe T'Challa somewhat struggled with his African accent? Sometimes I felt like his Americanness kind of slipped into his accent, but I think he did a pretty good job with the accent. All of them did. Well, he did good, okay? Next. Another thing that I did notice was the women warriors. The girls did amazing. It reminded me of the Benin Kingdom women warriors. Yes, they did have those, like it's a thing. They did have women warriors in the Benin Kingdom. It was called the Dahomey women. They were known to be fearless, fierce, in fact the deadliest warriors. They were used to conquer cities and towns. The women were mainly called upon when it was like last resort because they were brutal. They were just so good at what they did. And having that women tribe in Wakanda reminded me of the Benin Kingdom women, and they were good. So the ancestors, okay, in Wakanda, there seemed to be some level of respect for their ancestors. To me, that reminded me of, like, you know, the African belief system, the traditional African belief system. I was like, whoa, these guys went that deep. Next, I did notice the reference to the displaced tribe, which is the African Americans, the struggle of trying to find their roots back to Africa. And I thought that was like deep. I was able to kind of understand, you know, because most of the time as Africans, we don't tend to understand what is going on in the mind of, you know, an African American. T'Challa was really struggling to, you know, reach out to Killmonger. He could feel, you know, the anger, the bitterness, the betrayal, but you know, at the same time, you know, struggling to, you know, how can I relate? How can you feel bad about it, yes, but it's like, how can I relate, you know, through this anger, through this bitterness, through this betrayal, you know? And so I just thought that it was interesting that they did bring that out. Okay, so I did have a question. Why did Killmonger have to die before understanding what really went down? Come on. I felt like there should have been some reconciliation between T'Challa and Killmonger. Another thing was the fact that they had educated geniuses. Yes! We have educated Africans, oh my god. And we have tech geniuses. Shuri killed it. We do have those tech geniuses in Africa. We just need funding for it. So if I was to rate this movie 4 out of 5, it was so good. 4.8 out of 5. I felt like I was inside the movie, that I traveled to Wakanda. Now, will I watch it again? Yes. I will watch Black Panther every single day. I just love the positive portrayal of Africa, of the whole continent, and intertwining of different tribes. Guys, do you realize that Africa is a huge continent? It's just like having, you know, a Chinese guy having an Indian accent, maybe eating South Korean food. It's a whole continent, just like Asia is, and I feel like they did pretty decent, like they did pretty good intertwining different cultures. Makes sense? So I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, hit the notification bell next to it, comment down below your thoughts and how you feel, how your experience was with Black Panther, and I will see you in the next video, guys. Wakanda forever.